Later,
Well, this,
do you know of her?
I didn't expect this to happen all of a
I
sudden.
heard she looks
I was
very
wandering
similar
around doing
to
side quests and stuff before we move on to
At
the
some
snow
point,
mountain.
she simply vanished,
And then I remembered, oh
leaving
wait,
behind only a
here.
single vestige. Louis thought it might mean something, so he brought it to
And I
me.
completely forgot about Letta's
I
vestige.
know nothing about her.
But I guess it's something you automatically
But
pick
I
up.
should. There are memories in this vestige. Please, could you show me?
Okay. I really hope we can skip this one, because the short story is basically just introducing the attendants as a plot point. I can skip this one.
Successor.
Who's there?
It's basically Aurora and Letta having a bit of a relationship. Aurora initially doesn't care for her and then warms up to her. And Letta doesn't really know what she's up to after she's
An
done her job.
attendant of the relics. One who stands by and serves a successor. It is the same for me. My duty is to stand by your side and lend you my support, just as she did for her successor. We were created with the same purpose. That attendant, Leda, she was a defender of sacred ground. I am certain she fulfilled her duty until the end. Yes, she fulfilled her duty, and yet I'm not sure how to describe what I'm feeling. It seems so
I'm not
empty
entirely
somehow.
certain why Io is supposed to be a special snowflake in this situation, but
Leda,
apparently she's different for reasons.
I want to know more. All this time I've been blindly following my duty, but is what I'm doing really the right thing? What is my true purpose in life? If I am with you, I may be able to find the answers to some of my questions, just as I did now. I realize that what I ask you now may not be part of my duty. Still, I feel I must ask it of you nevertheless. Please, will you permit me to go with you in your future travels?
I'm kind of confused as to why that wasn't happening in the first place. You're supposed to come with me, or at least stay with me. So what the hell
Thank you from the
was
bottom
with
of
this
my
whole
heart.
leaving her at home thing?
I shall do my best.
Especially since it turns out she's actually really, really tough in some ways. Oh, good. Does this mean I have access to EOS, or not yet? Not yet.
Please accept. I am not sure what's
Oh,
here.
wait, there it is.
Take it.
Excellent. I think that's probably the best one for doing light gifts. Although it doesn't seem like it makes much difference just yet. On the other hand, you can easily use, whatchamacallit, Foul Blood Barrier with this. So that might be a good thing. I am not a big fan of that total weight, though. We'll just have to see how it goes. What's the current... There's a whole bunch of stuff I can't use yet, I think. But we'll have to... Oh, that's a nice passive, though. Oh well, I'll go finish up my side questing and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're all settled for now. Unfortunately, the Isis Lightning gifts are dark-based. And therefore they don't go quite as well with the Barrage gift as I would have liked. It seems like the Barrages and the Spikes are the offensive light gifts. And most of the other offensive gifts are dark in nature. That being said, because I'm using the gifts armor, my actual my actual ability to use gifts is quite high, dark or light, so I probably don't have to fuss too much. It'll just be a problem when I finally get round to doing my weight distribution over again, because I think I'm pretty close to breaking point. Maybe I should look at it. There's also the problem of vitality when using the ISIS blood code. I don't think it's going to go very well. Maybe that's a good reason to get it over with, though. Well, C plus vitality, that means it is possible. I just kind of hate having to redo this from scratch every single time. Hang on. Yeah. Got lost in the menu again. Okay, Valve Icor. Why couldn't I see it on the menu? Oh, there it is. Reduces my max health. Okay. I don't know if that's extremely good at level 1 or very bad, because I'm certain there's going to be situations where my max health is almost an irrelevant consideration. But at the same time, I don't really like the idea of having my max health be completely nothing. If I increase my mind from here, that means my mind is A now, and my willpower is B, and my vitality is B. But my actual weapons are kind of crap. Oh well, I still got my regular roll, so this could be a lot worse. Let's see. Unfortunately, someone came online just then and obscured my view. Can I still use Lightning Barrage? I can. Okay, then I don't see any problem here. Let's load up on the lightning, as it were. This one mentions stagger, but this one does not. I wonder if that's significant or if it's just a matter of poor communication. And there's a ton of offensive gifts that need to be put in. I do not need to put in Shadow Leap, and I haven't unlocked it. But when I do, it's not something that needs to be mastered at all, so that is fine. Actually, that should be there just for the sake of consistency. Do I have anything else I want to? I better put fire buff on just in case. It's gonna be the kind of place that needs it. It looks like there's a document to be found out here. I don't know if there's a cutscene for this area or not. Oh wait, I think it's when we actually get up to the peak and see the cradle, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's respectable. There's a fist to your face! Or, I guess you don't keep your face down there, but you understand what I meant. Oh wait, dogs. Dogs! And my hitting power is quite regrettable. That is some pretty savage not damaging with the sword. Yep, didn't make it. Well, that worked. This is about the point I should be using a drain sword, probably. Because I'm really only hitting people so I can get my Ichor back. Still, it worked out. Oh, wait. Suicide bomber. So get rid of him in a hurry. Now, if I remember correctly, this part's a tad annoying, to say the least. Let's get rid of you for a second. Usually the best thing to do is use this. Hopefully this works out. just lets me have some control as I'm falling down, basically.
Nicola, what are you doing?
There we go. Put my flame weapon back on. Oh. Better just kill this guy with strikes and drain attacks. Because I think I'm going to need my gifts in a second. Because I absolutely despise these guys. These two wretched things are about as bad as a thing can be. Oh crap, I screwed it up. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, he's a parry type, I forgot. They usually kill me so quickly, or I do it to them. Whew, okay. That didn't go too badly. Nice chrome, eh? And the old health upgrade. The old mistle. Much better than my first attempt at this game. I got brutally and embarrassingly murdered by those two assassin types quite a few times. Trying to melee them in a fair and honourable manner. Much better just to blow them up. Oh wait, I gotta start worrying about damn holes now. Hedgehog fort. That's not what I wanted. I gotta stop using that as a ranged attack. It's not what it's for. Wow, I do no damage with this sword now. Part of it is because of the blood code I'm using, but somehow I think this sword isn't really super good at damaging things in the first place. Very quick attack. So it'd be very nice for stacking status effects or draining Ichor. But for all other things, not so much. Yeah, hopefully I can... Yep. Oh! Crap, I don't want to fight here. It'd be nice if he would fall in the hole, but I suppose not. That was good. They did expose the hole.
Sounds like fun. How about a match with me then?
I wonder where the Artemis vestiges are. Yep. Oh crap. I don't have enough health to be messing around with this. Let's just... You know what? I'm just going to rest there and pretend that didn't happen. Because it's only right and fair. I might just go down here first. It's pretty much a dead end, but there might be a vestige down here that I need. In which case, I'd better get it. I wonder how well gifts will work on the Yetis. I mean, these aren't the best gifts to be using on the Yetis. Something a bit more fire related would be more effective. Okay, this way I think goes to the ladders. Okay, there's no point going that way. Not that I think of anyway. Maybe I should... No. We'll leave that as the place of last resort. Now, you're not a Yeti, are you? You're just a pack of arseholes. One guy with the bombs, and one guy with everything else. This is the stuff I'm looking for. Nice electrocuting. Yeah, I'd kind of like an actual weapon, though. That does more reasonable damage. I think it's because of my scaling, though, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about that until I master all these abilities. Now, I thought at level 1, fighting really high-level enemies, I would actually start going through these really quick, but I guess they're capped at a certain point. You do notice it when you're fighting enemies at a much lower level than you, though. Because it starts being as if you're not upgrading anything at all. That's a bit cheeky. Can't deny that I'm doing a lot of gift damage while I've got this equipped, though. Still, gotta... Oh, hello. Where do you come from? Ow!
Looks like this is it.
I was trying to roll out, but it looks like I was stun-locked. How did that happen? I didn't think that guy would see me and then run all the way around. And even if he did, I thought I would have basically killed the Yeti by then. And this guy with the shield is surprisingly tough. Well, we'll get rid of him first. That will prevent more embarrassments. So I'm not really a super fan of abilities that let me not engage with the enemies. But at the same time, it looks like they did actually think this through a little. I was just kind of curious as what would happen when I actually hit him. That's a lot of damage, really. Get some ichor back. Ow. Just trying to drain you. No need to be an asshole about it. Well, I always like my all-world materials. Now for a moment of truth. By which I mean, oh god, someone save me now because this is gonna suck. I mean, Blazing Roar would probably be the best. But I'm going to just see how Lightning Barrage does. Unfortunately, Flame Barrage is really... Flame Barrage is really hard to get in this game. It doesn't turn up until the very end of the game, basically. I think you need the Void District Runes map. Depths map, I should say. And you're not getting that. Not anytime soon, anyway. Nope. Ah, they just never give you a break. And they're almost completely immune to backstabs because of their wonky nature of just flying everywhere. There's only a couple of times when you can backstab them, and you know what? I'm not satisfied. I'm not. I wanted to see how my abilities would do when I got a chance to actually use them on him. And that sorry asshole just threw himself off a cliff instead. Where the hell did these guys come from? You go away. I don't remember these guys. Maybe I missed that item in my first playthrough. In which case, hooray! I like the idea of having it. It looks pretty cool. It is just a sort of standard Hellwood affair, though. It's got a gift trigger, though. That's nice. And cutscene.
That's quite a view. Yeah. I think I'm beginning to understand why people take up hiking as a hobby.
It's just like before.
Must be nice to be vampires. We don't have to worry about all the cold.
Nicola, what could have brought you all the way out here?
Weren't you turned to ash? Stay alert. This could be a trap.
Nicola, is that really you?
It's the kid from the shut now.
Are
Kidding.
you trying to tell me something?
He vanished. What the hell was that?
He put some effort into appearing there, but he achieved nothing. Oh wait,
Oh,
I take it back. Apparently it was his vestige the whole time.
then are his memories inside?
Plot, 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 plot! Alright, I'm getting better at this. Yeah, what are we looking for? A rat, I should say.
Each successor has the ability to manifest their crypt in the form that will best suit them. What will you choose for yours, Nicola?
Well, if it's my choice, I want something cool.
I always thought the crypt referred to the big spiky dome thing.
I'd suggest a place that puts your heart at ease.
But I wonder if
Relax? Okay, I've got it.
I'm wondering if the
So
crypt
when I
refers to their
become a
body.
successor, can I use my power to make a copy of myself? Mia may look tough, but I know she gets lonely. I think she'd be really sad if she knew I was gone.
I'm sorry, but no. The relics are simply too dangerous. The more you use their power, the greater the risk of frenzy. And maintaining a duplicate of yourself would be far too much of a strain. I'm afraid I cannot allow it. Besides that, your crypt will block any transmission.
No, I think I was right. It's just Nicola being dumb saying his crypt needs to be a giant robot.
You wouldn't share any of its experiences with her.
But you did it anyway, didn't
Here
you?
it is. This place is your battlefield successor.
Okay then, I'm off to fight.
You're the bravest fighter we have. I pray that you have a long and peaceful rest.
I'm sorry, Jack. I have to take care of Mia.
Oh dear. I like how copying yourself is just something you can do now. I'm not entirely certain why he would have that power, specifically. Or do they just, can they all just make copies of themselves? Because that's terrifying in a way.
Nicola, a successor.
But of course.
Up until now, all that time I was with Nicola, it was just a copy he made of himself.
It was a really good copy,
That
though.
means when I awakened as a revenant, he was already...
I see. That does explain it. That's why he didn't get better after taking the blood beads.
It can't be! The two of us, we were always together. We were always going to stay together. And now, after all this time, I didn't know. I never even suspected. Poor Nicola was alone this whole time.
I think we'll find him farther up ahead.
Let's go see him. That's why we're here, right?
Excellent. Let's also kick his ass while we're there. It's okay. He makes the cutest knight of all. The successor of Breath Boss wearing Nicola's hat is kind of amazing. Because somebody decided that was a thing that they were going to do. They didn't have to. They were just like, you know what? I'm going to put his hat on him. I better get used to looking at the map to find the items, because God knows they're hard to see. You can kind of reason out the existence of an item in some levels, but gee whiz if it's not hard to find actually seeing them on the map. Yeah, and we got the extra fun problem of idiots hiding in the snow right now. Yeah, I might need to look into a better scaling weapon at some point. And hopefully I won't clown myself by falling into any pits today. Uh-oh, crap. Kinda crap that guy can't kill himself with his own... I got no ichor. Well, this is stupid. Even if I get down here, what's my reward for doing that? Oh, crap. I tried to parry him, because that would definitely have helped me recover my ichor. See, the problem with having gifts that hit this hard is now I've got to use gifts to do anything. Oh. There was surely some reason for me to come down here like this, wasn't there? As I seem to... like I'm recalling... There's an item there. Oh. And a big abominable snowman. Oh. Did the one thing I didn't want him to do. Yeah, at least my blood veil still does significant damage. I wonder if you put like a drain upgrade on the blood veil, if you can get a better critical attack. Should be okay just to... there we go. I feel like I came all the way down here just for that item. And there's no way it's worth it. Not even a little. Oh man, I got no healing either. I have messed up. Oh, hi. I'll kill you because it helps my skill levels. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to see it go up there. Maybe now. Not really. Yeah, anyway, I guess we'll rest here and try again. This Mistel's kind of mean because you come out of the cutscene facing this way, and unless you turn around and look at the tunnel that you just came out of, you won't see the save point. And that strikes me as a little dickish. You could have just had the missile at the mouth of a tunnel and then had the cutscene on the way out. You know, like a normal game design. Feels like someone decided where the missiles go after the game was made. Which is silly. Oh. Thought I had him. And then I didn't. Nope. Someone here is suspicious. Oh, there we go. I mean, at least I can keep spamming it. But that's way too many hits for these guys. And we also got the problem of Mr. Yeti here, but if memory serves, you either can't or you should not approach from that angle. I suppose I should stop being shy about using my Ichor. Oh. Well, I did that wrong, but so did he. Let's give him a zap. Kaplow, as it were. Oh wait, I guess this is the side you're not supposed to come from. That kind of sucks. I wonder if I can get him to fall off if I baited him from here. No. That's not how this works. Alright, let's go for broke. Let's run all the way back up. Find the spot. Here it is. And then start the long process all the way back down again. I just can't see this going very well. Why am I using that ability there? Oh crap. You know what? Everything has gone very wrong here. Thank you, tree. Oh, hello, dog. Damn it. Okay, dog is gone. Got your tail. And kablowie. Let's see if I can avoid that particular guy. Not forever though. I may need to retreat up here, so. Although, in all likelihood, if I win against the Yeti, it's going to be because he fell off the cliff. You can just see that happening right away.
Where's Mia?
Oh. He's what a time for the video to decide it had enough of me. Oh. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Everything has gone very wrong. Ah! Damn it! I don't feel like my dodge was wrong there, but everything about it was otherwise very wrong. Yeah, that doesn't hurt them at all, does it? I should probably grab the visage, but... Got it. Okay, so now I don't have to kill this guy. Oh, it's just a modicum of pride that keeps me invested in this particular fight. Ow. You know what? This is just not working out at all. Oh wow, that's not going to be even close to murdering him.
I'm really sorry.
They are way above my pay grade. At least with... not with the ISIS blood code. Or not with lightning, anyway. I'd need to think of something else, because that's not going to work out. And that is much too tough for little old me. Thankfully, at least I got the item. And there's very little need to actually defeat them right now. If at all. None of the Yetis are particularly mandatory after all. And only one of them is actually in the way of your progress directly. I suppose the second one kind of is, but they give you some options to get past him, so it doesn't quite have the same problem as the first Yeti does. Yeah, they tend to kill themselves more than anything I do to them. I just remember in my first playthrough I'd come through here and I'd do a lot more damage with just my regular attacks, so I've definitely got a problem here. I'm gonna blame a combination of this sword, which is too light, and my blood code being... I mean, C and B is not great, is it? And I think, well no, I was going to say I think one of them has been boosted. But that does not seem to be the case. Anyway, good luck using freaking spells on that Yeti when it's already got a bead on you. If I had Fire Barrage, I bet I could really put a hole in them, but I'm not going to get Fire Barrage for ages. I think the next barrage spell I'm going to get is Ice, and that's going to be, you know, less than helpful. And then Blood, probably, eventually. Although I don't know how long it takes to get Blood. I know it's not as long as Fire, but unless you do things horribly out of order near the end of the game. That hurts. But the cast time is too long. And it has a habit of hitting the scenery. I would have thought there would be... Oh! Crap. Okay. You got some problems here. Oh. Well, that certainly helped. I completely forgot about this ambush. But I was going to say, is there no vestige over here? I figured there would be. Because there's no other reason to come over here. That stupid awake item isn't worth anything. So yeah, there's a couple of ways you could go about this, but the best way is to get past the Yeti up ahead and get to the Mistle. The best way to do that is actually to just run for it, dogs and all, before the Yeti catches on that I'm here. Oh, no, he caught on. With any luck, I'll be able to do... There we go. Don't know if it's going to let me rest. No. Okay. Not going to let me rest at the pistol. Oh. Oh. I deserve that. But with any luck, it should be that I can respawn at this mistle now. Good. That means we can try the whole situation again from a better point of view. So we'll turn around, go back in this direction. Oh boy. Gotta get rid of that quickly. The floor in this place makes me nervous, but I don't think any of it is actually breakable. Oh. I thought he was going to power through there. Anyway, it's a good feeling to be able to murder these guys without any trouble, because I hate them. Still, one does need ichor. Progress bars are filling up. It's just not as quick as I would have liked. So I do have a fairly good reason to want to kill this Yeti up ahead. So I might need to rejigger my skills to be more specifically geared towards Yeti fighting. I think that's... Oh, hang on. It's not that I couldn't use it. In fact, in terms of weight distribution, it would be fine. It's just that I need more strength in that case. But I have this, so... probably wasn't quite enough. Well, how about if I also raise my dexterity in exchange for some stamina? Okay, now the Black Blade can be used. It's a bit slow, but it's not like I'm going to unload tons of combos onto this guy anyway. And I could always get rid of Valve Ichor in exchange if I really wanted to. And the main problem now is I know there's a dog over there. It's going to allow me to can't say it feels very good anyway though. So I'm gonna just turn that back a bit. So it's like, what is it, 70 is too much, 60 is fine. I don't know. I just don't know. It'd be nice if I could... Oh. Nah. I'm falling for stupid shit. Up. This guy. Ow.
I'm really sorry.
I forgot that he could do that. What can I say? It's hard to get a grip on this. Clearly my blood code is limiting my damage, so... my weapon damage anyway. So I need to try and fight him with gifts. But that's the tricky part. Ah! I really thought I could just power through him. But I can't even manage that now. These ordinary soldiers are causing me grief. Soldiers? Having some enunciation problems. No. Oh, I finally found his backside. Better use my flame buff before I lose my chance completely. Does not seem to like this. Now that I've sort of got him in a bad state. Alright. That was much better. Jeez, imagine if I actually had the right stuff. This all could have gone much better. There's an item up there that I kind of want. It's going to depend whether these doggos are going to all wake up at the same time or not. Seems like they are not, so... hooray for me. And now let's just dump ourselves down the hole for now. And go this way. I'm trying to remember if there was a Cerberus soldier down here. There probably is. Yeah, no. I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have been surprised if he exploded after that anyway, just to be extra annoying. Oh, stop it, you. Yeah, there is a Cerberus soldier here. With a missile, no less. There's an item back here. Did I miss it? Just a lost shard. I'm going to give this guy a rude awakening. He's a halberd guy. Which, if I was going to farm any other Cerberus weapon, it might be the halberd. But you know what? I'm not that desperate for a halberd. They have not helped me that much so far. Now, machete might be interesting. Because that is a regular sword type. It has a nice drain rating. In fact, at +5, it feels like it's better than the Ardent Wolfblade in almost every way, except it's probably... yeah, the swing speed is not there. Ardent Wolfblade is just a much better swing speed. Makes it hard to give up. Anyway, have I really got through this whole ice area already? It felt much longer the first time I was in this area. Alrighty, I went back to home base and I've upgraded the one fire weapon that I have, because you can't get the fire upgrade material until you're after this place. But the one weapon that has fire on it, by default, is this impaler that I found. So I'm going to give it a go against this boss, presuming that there is no more vestiges or enemies around to cause me any grief. But we won't know about that until we actually check out this final area. I'm going to guess, though, that I've done reasonably well. Oh. I've not done terribly well with my gifts, though. because I'm using the Queenslayer now, so I decided to switch to a lighter armor, but it doesn't have the gifts ability on it, so suddenly my gifts are not doing nearly as much damage as they were before. I suppose I could convince you just to fly off the side on your own, could I? I guess not. With any luck, this will still go pretty well, though. Let's just
I've been waiting. Please.
check our
spin it back
vestige.
for me.
Okay, these are both here. So I'll just clean these up and get right back.